All right. Very good. Welcome everybody. We have a little bit problem this morning because we just started daylight saving time. So all the TAs and me, we joined an hour early, but did not realize that out of United States, everybody's in a different time zone now. Okay. Anyway, today we will have Aaron to be the lead teacher. In this unit, we're gonna learn daily routine. Basically starting for some of the sentences and the words from the beginning of the day to end of the day. So this is unit 2, lesson 1. So let's start with Aaron.
Sure. Let me share my screen real quick.
Yes, please. Yeah. So maybe you can start with review the last 10 sentences we learned. It's a separate
Sure. Let me find, yeah,
separate
that's
document.
another.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, in back to the last class, we learned about New Year's celebration. Actually, there are still some activities going on, and then because the first month according to the lunar calendar is still we call the 元月. Still, it's the celebration mode. So, for today, let's review the last 10 sentences related to Lunar New Year. And then we can start with today's lesson. Yeah. Sent to you in a separate file. I already clipped that out.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
taking
no
a long
problem.
time.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. And also we have some issue with our YouTube link. I just got our recording upload to the YouTube last night. So if you click the previous lessons, and you probably will see lesson 4 recording as well. Okay, now we can see.
All right. So the screen's clear, right?
Yeah.
Everyone can see this. Okay. And so let's start by first going over our sentences from last week. And so I'll read through the sentence and the English, and then we can read through it together one time. Okay, so I'll start now. The first sentence is 你怎么过春节? Which in English this means how do you spend Spring Festival? And so can everyone like follow after me? Open their mics. 你怎么
你怎么
过春节?
过
过
春节？
春节，
Perfect. And here's the next one. 你会跟家人一起吗? Which means do you spend it with family, or do you spend time with family? And so I'll read it again. 你会
你
你
会
会
跟家人
跟
跟家人
一起吗?
一起
一
吗？
起吗？
Good. And here's the third sentence. 你最喜欢什么节日? Which means what is your favorite holiday? So 你最喜欢
你最
你
喜
最
欢
喜欢
什么节日?
什
什
么？
么节日？
Perfect. And here is 中秋节是什么时候? Which means when is the Mid-Autumn Festival? Okay. 中秋节
中秋节
节
是什么
是
是
什么
什么
时候?
时候？
And then the next one. 你们在哪里过新年? Which means where do you celebrate the new year? So 你们
你
你
们
们
在哪里
在
在
哪里
哪里
过新年
过新
今
年？
年？
？Alright, here is 你过节的时候跟谁在一起？Which means with whom do you spend the holiday? So 你过节的时候 that's a little long.
你过节
过
的
节的
时候
时候
跟谁
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 在一起？
在一
在
起？
一起？
Perfect. And so number 7, 你们怎么庆祝这个节日？Meaning, how do you celebrate this holiday? 你们
你
你
们
们
怎么
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 庆祝
庆
庆
祝
祝
这个
这
这个
个
节日
节日？
？Exactly. So the next one, 春节你通常做什么？Which means, what do you usually do during the Spring Festival? And so, 春节
春节
你通常
你通常
做什么
做什么？
？Perfect. For the next sentence, 端午节你会去哪里玩？Meaning, where will you go during the Dragon Boat Festival? So, 端午节
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 你会去
你
你会
会去
去
哪里玩
哪
里
里
玩？
玩？
？And for the last sentence, 这个节日过得开心吗？Which means, did you enjoy the holiday or was the holiday fun? So, 这个
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 节日
节日
过得
过得
开心吗
开
开心
心吗？
吗？
？Perfect. And so this is our 10 sentences on like the Spring Festival and types of sentences or phrases you can use during the Spring Festival. And now I'll share my screen for today's lesson. Where is it? Can everybody see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So today we'll be talking about the morning routine and like basic everyday tasks or actions we do in our lives. And here is what our like agenda looks like today. So first we will go through some key vocabulary about the daily routine, and then we will have some practice sentences and some examples of like grammar and how to use these sentences. And after that we will go to like breakout rooms and practice our sentences before coming back and doing some review. Okay. So here is the first part of our vocabulary. And these are some very important words we should use when we talk about our daily routine. So I will read it one time and explain it, and then we can read it one time together. So the first word is 起床, which means to get up from bed, like when you wake up every morning. So can everyone read after me? 起床.
起床，
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 Perfect. I'll read it twice. Okay. 起床.
起
起床，
Perfect. And the next one is 洗脸, which means when you like wash your face in the morning or at night. So 洗脸
洗脸，
洗脸，
one more time. 洗脸
洗脸，
洗
洗
脸，
脸，
exactly. And so the next one we have here is 刷牙, which means to brush your teeth. So 刷牙
刷牙，
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 刷
刷牙，
刷牙，
Perfect. And then we have 换衣服, which means to like change clothes in the morning. So 换衣服
换衣服，
one more time. 换衣服
换衣
衣
服，
服 Excellent. And the last one here is 早饭, which means refers to your breakfast or your daily food for your morning. Here we have 早饭.
早饭，
早饭，
One more. 早饭.
早
早
饭，
饭，
Okay. And here is the second part of our vocabulary today, is some other common words we use to refer to daily objects or things. The first one here is 牛奶, which means milk. So 牛奶.
牛奶，
奶，
One more. 牛奶.
牛奶，
牛奶，
Good. And the next one here is also a drink. It's tea, so it's 茶. So
茶，
yeah, 茶.
茶，
茶，
Okay. And the third one is, I think, really important. So it's 手机, which refers to your phone. And I think everybody uses their phone. So 手机,
手
手
机，
机，
perfect. 手机.
手
手
机，
机，
All right. And so this one is 出门, which means when you like leave your house or you leave your home. So 出门.
出门，
One
出
more.
门，
出门.
出
出门，
门，
Perfect. And then we have 公司, which talks about, which means your company. So 公司.
公司，
Yep. 公司.
公
公
司，
司，
Perfect. And the last one is 上班, which means when you go to work in the morning. So 上班.
上班，
上班，
Yeah. 上班.
上班，
上班，
Perfect. And now we can look at our sentences for today. So we're going to use some of these words we just learned in our sentences. So this first sentence, I'll read it one time and explain it, and then we can read together. 我早上6点起床, which means I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Can we read this together? 我早上
我早
我
上
早上
6点
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 起床.
起
起床，
床，
Yes. And then the next sentence. 起床以后我先洗脸刷牙, which means after waking up or getting up from bed, I first wash my face and brush my teeth. So 起床以后
起床以后，
我先
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 洗脸刷牙
洗脸
洗
刷
脸
牙，
刷牙，
Yes. And this next sentence is pretty simple. It's 我也洗脸, which means I also wash my face. So 我也
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 洗脸.
洗脸。
洗脸。
Perfect. And this the fourth sentence is 我换衣服, which means I change clothes, as we saw in the vocab. So 我换衣服.
我换衣服。
衣服。
Yes. And this fifth
我
sentence,
换
我吃早饭, meaning I eat breakfast. And so let's read it one time. 我吃早饭.
我吃早饭。
我吃早
我
饭。
吃早饭。
All right. And here is some like sentence breakdown or like explaining the structure of the Chinese sentences. So here we have the example is 我早上6点起床, which means I wake up at 6 in the morning. So the structure here is we have the subject, which is 我, so I, and then we have the time, which is 早上6点, meaning 6 in the morning. Then we have a verb, which means which is like 起床 here, which means getting out of bed or waking up. And this is really important because in Chinese we have these adverbials which come before the verb, which is not really seen in English. And this is very commonly seen in daily routines and really widely used in like beginner or intermediate Chinese materials. So can we repeat this sentence one time? 我早上
我早
我
上
早上
6点起床。
6点起床。
Yeah. Okay. So like for example, if I was to change the sentence, I could say like I go to sleep at like 10 p.m. Then I would say 我晚上10点, which means 10 p.m. 睡觉, which is sleep. So that's kind of like the same structure, but we have a different sentence, like we have a different meaning. Okay. And here are the next 5 sentences. They're also pretty short. The first one, 我喝牛奶 means I drink
我
milk. So, 我喝牛奶.
我喝牛奶。
我喝牛奶。
Yeah. And the next one, 有时候我也喝茶 meaning sometimes I also drink tea. So, 有时候
有时
有时
候
候
我也喝茶.
我
我
也
也
喝
喝
茶。
茶。
Yeah. And this 8th sentence is 我看手机, which means I look at my phone. 我看手机.
我看手机。
我看手机。
Okay, and so the next one is 我8点出门, which means I leave my house or my home at 8 o'clock. So 我8点
我
我
8
8
点
出门。
出门。
Yes. And our last sentence for today is 我去公司上班, which means I go to the company or the business to work. So 我去
我去
公司
公司
上班.
上班。
上班。
Perfect. And here's another sentence breakdown we have. it's with this sentence right here, which means 起床以后我先洗脸刷牙. So the structure of this sentence is a little different. So first we have like a time indicator. So 起床以后 tells you like the time this takes place, and it means like after waking up. And after that we have our I mean technically we have our subject 我, but it's not really included here. And then we have 先 meaning like order. So 先 means first. And then 3 and 4 are both like verbs basically. So 洗脸 means like an action of like washing your face, and then 刷牙 is another action, which is brushing your teeth. So this sentence is after I wake up, I first wash my face and brush my teeth. Can everyone repeat this sentence with me? 起床以后
有香有
起
泡，
床
one more time. 起床以后
有香
起
有泡
床，以后，
我先
我先
洗脸刷牙.
洗脸
刷牙。
Yes. And I think we do have a couple more structures. So here's another example of a sentence structure. So 我也洗脸. And the most important word here is 也, which means also. It is an adverb. Basically, it says like I also do something. So 我 is just your subject and 洗脸 is your verb. So when you combine it, you get I also wash my face. 我也洗脸. So can we repeat this? 我也洗脸.
我也洗脸。
Perfect. I think that we have one more. Yeah. So this is, I think, our last one, which is 我喝牛奶, which means I drink milk. And so here's a cultural note we have here, which is that milk is commonly drank by like people during breakfast, but it's not as traditional in some Chinese regions, useful for like cross-cultural discussions. And we also have a trend that shows more and more milk consumption in China, especially among younger people, which reflects like a change in dietary habits. So this is not very related to like the sentence structure, but more of like a cultural and current events kind of information. So I'll repeat the sentence one more time. 我喝牛奶.
我
我
喝
喝牛奶。
Yes. And I think this is just one quote that says Chinese people look at their phones a lot. You can read this, which it's an interesting quote and relates to our sentence 我看手机.
我看手机。
And I believe, oh, there's one more. This one's pretty long. So I guess I'll go through this really quickly and then we can break out into breakout rooms. So this is 我8点出门，我去公司上班, which so you got these time expressions, which is refers to like a time. 8点 refers to 8 o'clock, and 早上 refers to morning, and also 每天, which means every day. So you got some time expressions here. You got some verbs like 出门 and 离开, which mean go out and leave, but also some destination. So where are you going? They're going to 公司, which is the company, or 上班, which is to work. And lastly, you can place this time anywhere in the sentence, and that's something special, and the sentence will still logically flow, and you can combine these time, destination, and departure verbs together to make a coherent sentence. And yeah, that is all for the lesson. Now we can join the breakout rooms.
Great, thank you, Aaron. That's good. Does anybody have questions from the student group? No? Okay, then if not, then let's break out into the breakout room. Let's see. Right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Teacher, room 4. Emily. No, wait. I think I will assign you to room 5. Lucky, move to room 2. Okay.
I wake up at 6 o'clock. And then there's one more down here. It says, the first person would say, ask the question, 你起床以后做什么? Which means like, what do you do after you get up from bed? And the response here, or one of the responses can be, 我先洗脸刷牙，然后吃早饭, which means I first wash my face and brush my teeth, and then I eat breakfast. So here are two examples of dialogues you can, like questions and ways to answer in Chinese about your like daily routine. All right, is there anything else?
早饭
Yeah, 早饭.
Right. Okay, so that's good. Before we ask students, I think we have time to practice one by one, but I like to see that there's 2 quizzes, and just a very quick one, and then let's see if everybody wanted to participate, and then we can let's see how gonna do save. It's already saved to save to library. Okay, let's do that. Let's see. All right, can you see the 2 questions?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we just do a quick poll. Yeah, I should have put the Chinese there too, so our TAs can read that. But all right. I don't know how I have four capture the answers. Anybody else? All right. Anybody wanted to join the poll? You can see it, right? Everybody can see the result. Can you all see the result or no?
No.
Not really? Okay. But you can
see the
see the
result.
questions. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
question.
Can you see the result now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, very good. Yeah, so we have two people saying that 早晨喝牛奶 yeah, 牛奶 and 3个人 three people say 喝了茶 very good. Next one is 你今天吃了早饭吗？吃了早饭，very good 我还没有吃，所以一个人说没有吃4个人说吃了早饭，very good. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing and then so maybe we can ask a student one by one then to talk about maybe Erin, if you can bring up the sentences, the 1 to 5 and yeah, I'm not sure how we can do 10 sentences all at the one page. Next time we should do that. Um, and then maybe we can ask our student to practice, or Aaron, maybe just read the Chinese, and then we can follow you, and then we can ask the students to just do by themselves.
Sure. So we can just read one time and we can repeat after me at the same
Yeah.
time. So 我早上
我早
早
上
上
6点
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 起床。
起
起
床。
床。
Yeah.
我早上6点起床。
起床以后，
起
床
以
以后，
后，
我先
我
我
先
先
洗脸刷牙。
洗脸
脸
刷
刷
刷牙，
牙。
我也
我
我
也
我
也
也
洗脸。
洗
洗
脸。
脸。
嗯
我换衣服。
我换衣
我
服。
我
换
换
衣
衣
服。
服，
我换衣服。
我吃早饭。
我
我
吃
吃早
早
饭。
饭。
Yeah.
你的
And so
好或好好。
also this sentences. 我喝牛奶。
我
我
我喝
喝牛
牛
奶，
奶。
有时候
有时候
有
有时
时
候
候
我也喝茶。
我也
我也
喝
喝
茶。
茶，
我看手机。
我看
我
我
手
看
机。
手机，
我8点
我
我
8点
8
8点
出
出
门。
门。
出门，
门，
我去公司
我
去
去公
公
司
司
上班。
上
上
班。
班。
very
嗯
good. Very good. I think let's do each of you again. A lot of the uh, lot of the sentences you can change into your own time. Like 我早上6点起床 the first one. If you get up at 10, for instance. So anybody understand the 10? What's the or whatever the number that you can replace at the actual get up time? Yeah, Duncan. Yeah, how about you? 早上几点起床？What time did you get up? 是6点。
Uh, well, okay, let me try. So, so Leo is the same as 6, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. 我早上7点起床，
起床. Yes, very
起
good, very
床。
good. Yes. Let me see. I try to bring up make slides, bring up the sentence all together. So let me see if I can share my screen. Let's see. All right, so everybody can see my screen. So I put the 10 sentence together. So is anybody want to try to uh, use different sentence combination to talk about your morning routine? Lucky, do you want to try?
Yes，
Okay.
我早上5点起床，起床以后我先洗澡刷牙，我也做早饭，我吃早饭，我喝牛奶，哦，我也喝咖啡。
嗯
我6点半出门，我去公司上班。
Oh, very good, very good. Good job. Yay, you really understand. And then I like the way that you put 6点半, 6:30. 半 means the 30 minutes break, right? Or 15 minutes we say 一刻, like a quarter. 或者说6点1刻出门的话就是 6:15 I get out, leave home. Yes, very good. Good job. That's I already uh, really great. Anybody want to try? Elizabeth?
我早上8点起床，起床以后，我先洗脸刷牙，我也洗澡，我换衣服，我吃早饭，我喝牛奶，有时候我也喝茶，我看手机，我9点出门，我去上班。
Oh, very good. Yes, I like you all replace the things that suit to your case. Very good. Anybody else want to try? Well, again, like 去公司，可能或者是去学校上课，if you're a student, or sometimes in the weekend we say maybe you go to library. 我去图书馆，我去商店，但不是上班，我去商店买东西，或者去呃市场买菜，那都 you can replace the place and the what do you do as Aaron talk about it. Anybody else want to give a try? Hillary, do you want to try?
Yes,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yes.
我每天早上7点起床，起床以后，我先洗澡刷牙，然后我喝着茶，看一看手机有没有短信或者电子邮件，然后我去公司上班。
Very good. I like the way that you talk about how you look at the phone. It used to be, we all look at the newspaper or we watch the TV news when we, have breakfast. And now everybody seems like to check their iPhone or the cell phone to check news or emails. And then especially like here we have the winter season, sometimes it's snow. The school can be canceled, the government office can be canceled. So that's a good habit. 我看手机，看一下邮件，查邮件，看新闻啊，very good. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful practice. I think this time for today's class really like um, thanks for our OTAs and then especially Aaron to lead the discussion and then thanks for the students participate and then practice with us. A great job. And then we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Thank you, bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.